Welcome to Pulaski, where the UT Southern Firehawks, Game 3, the rubber match between Loyola, New Orleans, and UT Southern is about to be underway. Welcome into the Exports Network. We're glad to have you today. Bryant Gobble joined alongside Taylor Plott. First pitch is a strike. On the mound for the Firehawks is Bailey, number 33, Cooper Bailey. Second pitch is low for a ball. UT Southern played a doubleheader yesterday. They lost the first one. I believe the score was 6-1. And the second game, they came out on top. More of a hitting offensive duel in the second game. They won that one 9-8. Loyola is nationally ranked. Really good baseball team coming in. Ranked number 9 in the country. That pitch misses. It'll be a 2-1 count. That's hit. Center field's tracking over. Can't get it. That was Beckner trying to track it down just out of his reach. In safely at third base. He can fly, Taylor. He made it to third easily off of that hit to right center field.
Yeah, he was definitely booking around the bases. Heck of an effort out there in center field. Just barely outside of the reach. Good diving attempt out there. And easily getting to third with that ball trickling all the way to the wall.
That was Beckner trying to make the play. He said, he throws his hand up, said, "Hold on, I made a diving attempt. I need to get my wits about me." He puts his hat on.
Don't blame him for that.
He looks ready to go. He's all right. Jackson Burrett will be at the plate for Loyola. That was Jed Cambry for Loyola hitting that triple. Count will be even at 1-1 to Burrett. Batting .317 on the year, 1 home run, 19 RBIs. That misses low and in. Ball gets by the catcher, but not too far. Holds the runner at third.
And Cooper Bailey trying to hit that bottom part of the strike zone. Not too successful right now, but we're early on in this game.
That pitch is inside. Have a hitter's count, 3-1. Dangerous place to be in with the runner 90 feet away.
I need to be careful with this pitch. Obviously, pitching it to your strength as a pitcher, where is your best location? Try to get this to a full count.
Bailey delivers. That's a strike. He didn't even think about swinging it.
And that was a good pitch, just on the outside corner. Got the call, now full count. Need this out if you're UT Southern with that runner just 90 feet away from scoring the first run in this ball game.
The payoff. That's high. Up. Not missed by much, but Burrett is smart enough to lay off, and he'll have a walk. No outs here. Runners in the corner. UT Southern in a dangerous position to start this game off.
bit of a dangerous position, but now you've got first and third. Catchers out there giving the sign for what their first, third defense priorities are going to be. I would imagine they would probably just want to get the out. Obviously, if they can prevent the runner from scoring, that's a bonus. Also got the double play in order.
First baseman's holding the runner on. Third baseman playing at the grass. Middle infielders are in their usual positions. As that is hit left side, long way, just foul.
Oh, boy. That was absolutely demolished out there to left field. Thankfully for the Skyhawks, that went just foul. It's going to be Firehawks, not Skyhawks.
Yeah, UT Martin is the Firehawks. I get that.
Or Skyhawks. They're the Skyhawks.
Both are in the UT system, the Firehawks and the Skyhawks, kind of on opposite ends of the state. McDonald, number 17, is up to the plate, the right-hander, looking to push some runs around for Loyola. Pickoff attempt at first is not in time.
Now, where have I heard a pickoff attempt before? What happened last night?
Alabama high school baseball, covered by the Exports Network last night, was at Central in Florence. And the pitcher there had probably 50, I'm not exaggerating, somewhere around the ballpark of, I'd say, 40 to 50 pickoff attempts for a 7-inning game. Some batters he would face would get maybe 2 or 3 pitches, but have to go through 5 or 6 pickoff attempts. So Firehawk coach wants to talk to his pitcher as they're in a dangerous position early in this game. Loyola, as we mentioned, ranked number 9 in the country. They are a good baseball team, and they are threatening to take the lead here early in the first inning.
And I definitely want to prevent that runner from scoring, but with this being the first inning, giving up 1 run, not the end of the world, but obviously you want to prevent that as much as you can.
Now, first out sometimes can be the hardest one to get, and that's what the Firehawks are looking for. Nathan McDonald, the center fielder, looking at a 1-1 count. Bailey from the stretch gets a sign and comes set. Throws back over to first, not in time. Trying to hold Burrett honest.
McDonald at the plate, having a pretty good year this year, batting .373, 6 homers, and already 21 RBIs on the season.
Swing and a miss at that one. I believe that was foul tipped. So dead ball. Runners will stay. An important strike 2 there for Bailey. He'll be ahead in the count 1-2. Has a pitch or 2 to play with here. You'll have to excuse me if I'm sniffling and sounding a little stuffed up. If you haven't noticed, there is a
pitch clock violation.
Pitch clock violation right there. If you haven't noticed, there is a layer of pollen collecting on everything. I had to wipe my computer screen off as soon as I got set up today. I was just told they cut the grass before the game, so I'll start up. Throw down to second base, not in time. That was misfielded, not necessarily the greatest throw either. That'll allow Cambry from third base to score. The first run is in. Loyola takes an early lead.
And not a perfect throw from the catcher, but just try to move forward, get the next out if you can. Still no outs in this inning. Try to limit the damage as best you can.
There's a hit to the left side. Misfielded by the third baseman. He picks it up, and the throw is not in time. That'll be an E5 as the throw wasn't good. It had to be rushed due to him not fielding it cleanly. And the Firehawks are in trouble. They have gave up one run and now have runners on first and second, still looking for the first out.
A tough play over there by Evan Nelson over there at third base. Looked like he had a good opportunity. Just kind of kicked off his foot a little bit.
Number 18, McKenzie, will be at the plate. That's a swing and a miss for strike one.
He's also having a pretty good year, 325 batting average right now, 3 home runs.
Yeah, anytime your batting average is north of 300, you'd say that's pretty good for baseball. McKenzie, the first baseman. Looks at the 0-1 count. Bailey turns back, throws towards second, not in time. The throw down, squares around for the bunt and pulls back. That'll be a ball upstairs, then count will be 1-1.
Jordan McKenzie's a redshirt junior this year. He's one of the players that took the community college route, went to Copia Lincoln Community College. A lot of players in the NAIA taking the community college route and then moving on up.
There's another pitch clock violation. That's the second one, and that'll move the count to 2-1. Special emphasis has been placed on that in the past few years in baseball.
I think it's definitely helped the sport out.
That's popped up. That'll be out of play. Yeah, back to your comment about the community college route. I was talking to a local talent the other day. His dad was talking about the different options that his son has. He's a junior, and he's getting talked to by a lot of schools, and they too express the same feeling right there. That ball is lifted way up towards left field, coming in to get it. I believe that's Pastrana for the all-important first out of the inning. So the dad of the player that I was talking to was expressing the same thing that you mentioned, that they're probably going to go the community college route, let the kid develop, let the kid get some playing time, and due to the transfer rules and everything, they'll be able to go where he wants to if he continues to develop through community college.
Yeah, I know, especially after that pitch right there.
It's ball inside.
Being able to coach some high school students several years ago for a handful of years, I know that there was some, I wouldn't necessarily say fear, but it was more of a hesitation to go community college first and then try to work your way up. They always just wanted, like, no, I want to go, D1, or I want to go D2, or even NAIA, but there was always something about the community college that they didn't want to really think about, and that really shouldn't be the case. Community colleges, some of them have some really good baseball programs that get you really prepared to get to the next level if you have the talent enough to do that. So community college is definitely a great way to get started.
Duthu flies out to Pastrana. That'll be the second out of the inning. Keep the runners at bay at first and second. A lot of great schools, though, such as UT Southern, that a lot of local talent has been recruited to. UT Southern always takes advantage of local players. Is a There's a hit by pitch. That one gets away from Bailey. The bases will be loaded. Dangerous spot for Bailey. And thought the coach was running out. He's just grabbing a dead ball. It'll be a substitution runner at Kersey runner over at first base. Be 24, I believe, in 420.
Looks like that's J.J. Garcia over there, freshman.
You see UT Southern's roster filled with local talent such as Huntsville, Spring Hill, Scottsboro, Athens, Smyrna, Columbia, Florence. A lot of local players from the Tennessee Valley area coming to UT Southern playing for the Firehawks. You love to see that, as there's a ground ball for the shortstop. Goes over to second, and that'll be the third out of the inning. Loyola scores a run. That'll be the only run that they plate, though. UT Southern gets out of the bases-loaded jam. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. UT Southern has a chance to answer when we come back on the Exports Network.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now,
Is the
I'm
commercial
ready for
issue
what's
fixed?
next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated. Because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know competitively.
Carson Foote will get us started here in the bottom of the first for UT Southern. They're down 1 run after a half inning. First pitch fouled off and out of play. Windy day. Wind is blowing out towards the left field pole. We did see a pitch get pulled way out there. It was foul, but if any of the UT Southern players want to take advantage, they definitely will be assisted by a strong wind.
Number 38, Michael Hotard on the mound for Loyola. He's a 6-foot junior from LaPlace, Louisiana. Also went the community college route, went to Delgado Community College.
Hotard, the lefty.
Oh, that was a close pitch.
Close pitch indeed. Have a even count. No, excuse me, full count. And there's a swing and a miss, and he gets his first strikeout. Around the horn they'll go, and stepping in for UT Southern will be number 1, Evan Nelson, the third baseman.
Evan Nelson, one of those that you mentioned earlier from Huntsville, just right down the road.
1-1. There's a ball outside for 2-1. There's a ball hits to center field underneath it. And making the out is McDonald for the second out of the inning.
Hotard filling up the zone, just kind of in and around as well. Got some pitches that were very borderline, very, very close to the strike zone. So he's definitely seemed like he's dialed in to start this game.
Zach Wilson, the catcher, looking to get something going. UT Southern looking for a base runner here. He looks at ball 1. And there's a strike. I'd like to see Hotard get his pitch count up if you're the Firehawks. He's only thrown under 10 pitches thus far. This will help. That might be
playable.
It is. Thanks for catching that. I thought the trajectory of that one was taking it out of play, but that was in play. A lot of foul territory over there, and Loyola takes advantage for the third out of the inning. No hits, no runs, no errors as we head to the second inning here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation, because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage.
Top of the second. We're ready to go here in Pulaski as the Firehawks looking to hold off Loyola. They have a 1-0 lead. Bailey back on the mound. Number 33 allowed one run off of one hit in the first. Swayze, the left fielder. No, excuse me, Lewis, the shortstop, is in the box for Loyola. That one drops in the strike zone. Good off speed, Taylor.
Pitch. Yeah, that's a really good. Looked like a bit of a slider right there. Caught the bottom of the zone. Really good pitch to go 1-2.
That one bounces out of the left-handed batter's box. Even the count at 2-2. Lewis batting .229 on the year with 3 RBIs.
Whew.
That ball. Catcher throws his hand up. He's like, what the heck?
That ended up being closer than I thought he was going to be.
Looked like the catcher might have been expecting a fastball. He didn't expect it to break.
Yeah.
Because he was jumping up to get it, and the ball broke down in the zone. It was a ball. That'd be a 3-2 count. Bailey comes down to the plate. That'll be up and in. And a leadoff walk for Lewis.
Usually leadoff walks come back to bite you, but hopefully the Firehawks can find a way to get a double play or at least get one out on the board here in the top of the second.
Harris will step in, the designated hitter, batting in the 9 hole. Squares around a bunt and quickly pulls back as that one was towards his chin strap. That one's up and in. Seems like Bailey is either intentionally throwing up there or just doesn't have control and can't bring it down. I believe his last 3 or 4 pitches have been in that similar location.
It definitely has. I can't tell either if it's just the feel is off or what, but he's definitely been missing up lately.
That one's also upstairs. Catcher's like, get it down right here at my chest. Just me and you. Throw it to me. Wilson, your catcher, trying to help his pitcher out. Same spot. That one misses. Got it a little bit lower, but that was inside. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. Bailey struggling again here to start the second inning.
Definitely for UT Southern right here, you want to be able to make a pitch that your defense can work with, hopefully get the double play ball and get out of this inning. But yet again, same situation like the first inning, getting into trouble. They only gave up that 1 run at the top of the first. But Loyola of New Orleans threatening with more here in the second.
That ball is outside. Back to the top of the lineup as Cambry, the right fielder, steps in. He hit a monster triple to right field. He is quick on the base path. The good news is there are runners in front of him that might slow him up. That one's low and away. Once again, Wilson trying to talk to Bailey, trying to calm him down. He's thrown 6 balls in a row. 7.
There's
that
a good
one's
pitch.
in over the plate for a 2-1 count. That one's in. Umpire with a little late signal there. Catcher fields it off of his drop. That'll be a 2-2 count. That was needed by Bailey to get back into this count.
That was needed, and that did look like it was a really good pitch and strike. So even though the catcher had a hard time gathering it, that was still in the strike zone. I believe that's a good call by the umpire.
Bailey goes down to Cambry, and that is outside. That'll be a full count. Runners on first and second. You don't want to walk him. You got to go at him. Let's see what he's got. And he does. That one's lifted to center field. It's playable. Underneath it, catching it, holding the runners is Beckner for the first out of the inning. That is a big pop fly right there.
Yeah, very big, crucial out there. Get the first out. Still got the double play in order. That double play would get you out of the inning. But on top of that, Cooper Bailey getting a much better feel on the mound there, getting some crucial strikes, starting to get back into that strike zone. That's exactly what you need right now.
The two-hole hitter, Barat, will step in. A left-hander looks at strike one. Bailey steps off, throws over to second, keeping the runner honest. Barat looks at ball one. Fouled off. Up towards, looks like I got some disc golf up here.
They do.
That one's low and in. Taylor, you ever play disc golf? Done some?
It's been a very long time. I've actually we got a family friend of ours who does it, I want to say like professionally.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure exactly how that works. I just know that he does a lot of tournaments, and he is really, really good.
The step off, the
Ooh,
throw
geez.
is away. The second baseman trying to field around the runner, couldn't get it.
Heads up there. That was going right for his dome. What about you? Play some disc golf?
I have before. I wasn't very good.
Neither was I.
I prefer to play regular golf. Not that I'm any better at that. That's a line drive. That'll be down for a base hit to right field. Runners will they'll advance one base and not go any further. And that is a one-out single from Barat to advance the runners.
And we'll get another mound visit here. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change, and we will. Call to the dugout. And it looks like Cooper Bailey's day is done. Pitch count up into the lower 40s. And can't tell exactly who's walking in, but imagine we will here in a second.
We'll figure that out for you. We'll come back after this pitching change. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort.
Pitcher will be Mac Etheridge coming in to relieve Bailey for the Firehawks. He throws a first pitch strike. He'll have some work to do. One out, the base is loaded for Loyola. Firehawks do trail by one here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, crucial spot here for UT Southern. Need to get a ground ball or just an out in general.
That ball low and away. I've seen Etheridge make multiple appearances this year. I've seen him in save positions, clutch positions. This time he's in a reliever position. He's definitely someone the Firehawks trust and can get the job done. Let's see what he does here. Ooh, that's a good called strike. That'll be 1-2.
Yeah, umpire kind of hesitated on that one, but that looked like it was definitely in there. Dangerous hitter at the plate here in McDonald. So really, really would like for him to be one of your outs if you're a Firehawk.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. Etheridge comes in and gets the second out of the inning. Number 18, McKenzie, the first baseman, will step in. He flew out to left field in the first inning. Now his second at bat.
Another dangerous hitter, so crucial at bat.
That one misfielded by the catcher. That'll allow a run to score. Off the catcher's glove to the backstop. And coming in safely was Lewis from third base.
And that one looked like it should have been caught there behind the plate. Might just tipped off of the mitt back to the backstop.
That'll officially be scored as a wild pitch. That was upstairs. Catcher had to almost leave his feet for that one. Fouling that one off is McKenzie. He'll be down, have to fight himself out of a 1-2 count. Breaking ball just barely catches him on the jersey, I would say.
If that.
If that. Runner's already advanced on a wild pitch. First base was open. So McKenzie will take his bag after being hit by a pitch. And Reed Duthu will foul the first pitch off. Etheridge trying to help his team, get him out of a jam, limit the damage to 1 run. That one chopped back up the middle. That'll score another run as Duthu gets a base hit. Throw, not sure where that throw was going. Duthu will get caught on his advance to second for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before another couple of runs score. Loyola will make it 4-0 off of an RBI by Duthu. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning here on the X Sports Network.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Bryant Gobble. We're here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Firehawks are down 4-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Anthony Pastrana up at the plate. He swings one foul. Bring the count to 0-2. Firehawks got into a bit of a jam last inning and gave up 3 runs. That pitch is swung on and fouled. Pastrana staying alive here. Firehawks did get that 3rd out over at second base as the base runner was trying to get over there at second. That pitch is swung on. That will be over there into right field for a leadoff single. That's exactly what UT Southern would like to see here to start the bottom of the 2nd. I'll bring up Cooper Phillips. You forget to plug in the computer, didn't you? Or did it get loose? There we go. Don't want that thing dying on us. Hotard in the stretch. That is in there for a strike. Cooper Phillips having a good start to the 2026 campaign, batting .227 with 22 runs. He's hit 2 homers and has driven in 24. That is a curveball that's in there for a strike, 0-2. So Phillips looking to make this inning a little bit more interesting for the Firehawks. That pitch is swung on and fouled. He'll stay alive. Cooper Phillips, a junior from Lester, Alabama. Hotard in the stretch. Here's a 0-2. That one's down the dirt. Throw back to first is almost in time, but safe. Pastrana able to get back over there at first base just in time. That was a very close play over there. Here's a 1-2. Swung on. That's going to be flared down out of the right field foul area. So Cooper Phillips hanging tough here. Short lead over there at first by Pastrana. Here's a pitch. Swung on over to the shortstop. Double play ball in play. Over to second for one. Over to first in time for the double play. This is not what the Firehawks were looking for. But just like that, there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Now I'll bring up Reagan Tomlin. So lefty-lefty matchup here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Michael Hotard looking to have another clean one for Loyola as that one is swung on and foul back to the net. That pitch just misses the outside corner. I'll run the count even to 1 apiece. Tomlin, also one of the Firehawks. They're having a good start to the year, .293 with 5 homers. That one's fouled back to the net. I'll bring the count to 1-2. A homer is what UT Southern would like to see right now. Obviously, nobody on. It would just be a solo shot, but you would like to have a little bit more than that. That pitch just misses outside again. Looked like a bit of a slider. Just on the outside corner, just missing. That pitch is swung on, popped up high, out into almost no man's land. Center fielder coming on. He's not going to be able to get that, and that is going to be down for a single. So Tomlin finding a way to get on base here. And that will bring up Gage Beckner. Center fielder Nathan McDonald out there for Loyola could not get it. It was in no man's land. That would have been a tough play anyway, but Firehawks stay alive here in the bottom of the second. That pitch is in there for a strike to Beckner. Not a big lead at all over there at first base. That pitch is inside. Tomlin not having a huge lead, so I would expect Hotard not to throw over there. That pitch is down in the dirt, no advance. Pitch swung on. Tough play over there by the shortstop. Thrower to first. Dug out and in time. What a heck of a play out there by the shortstop for Loyola. That is John Lewis over there with a great play. Diving attempt over at third was unsuccessful, but shortstop backing things up, and that is the third out here in the bottom of the second. We'll go to the top of the third. Loyola of New Orleans coming up with a 4-0 lead here on the Exports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-90.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. That pitch is swung up hard up the middle, right by the pitcher. Up the plate was Drew Lee for Loyola, and he gets a hard base hit to start things off here in the top of the third. Throw back over to first, not in time. This is Javon Swayze, sophomore out of Miami. Went to Miami-Dade College. He is 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, hit deep, but playable out there in left center field. And underneath it is the center fielder Beckner for the first out. I'll bring up the shortstop, John Lewis. Throw back over to first, not in time. What'd your wife bring you over there? Is that a quarter pounder? A little quarter pounder from McDonald's. You're making me hungry, even though I just ate just like a couple of hours ago. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be in there for a strike. Throw back to first, not in time. Mac Etheridge still on the mound here for the Firehawks. He came in for relief in the top of the second inning and was able to get out of a jam. That pitch misses. Number the count even to 1 apiece. Already has a strikeout on the day. So far in the season, he's pitched 5 innings, giving up 7 hits with 5 strikeouts. He does have a high ERA right now with 10.8. That pitch misses inside. So he's looking to help lower that ERA in this inning if he can. He came in that last inning and did not give up any runs in that jam. That swung on, hit long down the left field line. Left fielder's looking, and that is gone for a 2-run homer for Loyola. And just as I was saying about lowering the ERA, that unfortunately does not help the cause. That 2-run blast makes it now 6-0. That wind is blowing out towards left field, so anything that is hit out there will be able to fly a long way. As the left fielder out there, Anthony Pastrana, took a couple strides, looked up, and just watched it go over the fence. That pitch from Etheridge is in there for a strike. This is Ben Harris over the plate. Swung on and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. Time called by the catcher. He's going to walk his way over to the third base dugout.
That's his pitch watch. He's getting replaced. Helps communication between dugout and catcher, so the catcher can call what's being called from the dugout.
It seems like they've got that issue fixed. And Etheridge with the windup and the pitch. Curveball misses high. And bring the count to 1-2. That pitch, outside corner, called strike 3. Big strikeout there for Mac Etheridge. That's the second out of the inning. Now I'll bring up Jay Cambry.
Cambry reached on a walk in the first inning, flew out to center field in the second. This is his third at bat in as many innings.
A pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
I would have found it hard to just watch that one. That was a pretty good ball. A little upstairs, but he doesn't look at that one.
Does not. Grounder over there to third base. Gathered, throw, stretch, and just off the bag. Over there at first base. First baseman Reagan Tomlin had to reach for it and unfortunately could not keep his foot on the bag. I'll bring up Jackson Burrett, who's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. I'll say this, Etheridge is not having a hard time finding the strike zone. Unfortunately, one of those pitches that hit the strike zone was hit well outside of that left field fence. That pitch misses outside, 1-1. Curveball outside corner called strike 2.
That previous at bat by Cambry will be ruled as an infield single, saying he could have beat the throw out.
I was curious about that. He was booking it down the line. That was going to be a very close play Runner goes, pitches a ball, throw it down to second is not in time. That ball actually gets away from the shortstop covering, or second baseman covering, excuse me.
I'd be willing to bet if you ask the Firehawks, they're not going to sit there and be like, yeah, he just beat us out. I'd be willing to bet the third baseman and the first baseman both are like, no, that's on us. We made a mistake. We should get that out every time.
1-2 pitch, swung on, foul tipped into the glove for a strikeout, and that will end the top of the third. But more damage done by Loyola. They get 2 on a 2-run home run, and that will make the score 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning here in Pulaski.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty, LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Loyola up 6-0 after a 2-run blast in that last half inning. Colin Perkins started things off here at the plate for the Firehawks. That pitch down for a ball. Now I'll bring the count to 1-1. Michael Hotard on the mound for Loyola, having a great outing right now. Only allowed 2 hits, and he has struck out 1. That pitch misses 2-1. On the season, he's been doing very well. 25 2/3 innings pitch, allowed 31 hits with 30 strikeouts. He's got an ERA of 3.51. That pitch was swung on to the foul territory. That Wynn was able to blow it back, and that is caught out there by the first baseman for the first out. And that's Masato Mizumori up at the plate now for the Firehawks. That pitch down on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. And quickly 0-2. Hotard working quickly here for Loyola. He's back on the mound and already ready with the next pitch selection. That is a slider down and away for a ball. That pitch swung on and missed. And 2 quick outs here to start the bottom of the third. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup, Carson Foote. Steps into the right-hander batter's box. Pitch swung on. That's going to go foul. I don't think this one's going to be catchable, and it is not. Bounces off the fence out there down the right field line. (6-0) right now in favor of Loyola. Time called by the umpire. 6 runs off of 6 hits. No errors for Loyola. No runs, only 2 hits for the Firehawks of UT Southern. That pitch tipped foul for a strike. Also got 1 error on the line card for UT Southern. 0-2 pitch outside corner is not called. Swung on. That's going to go back up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit for Foote as he'll make his way over towards first base. So with 2 outs, Firehawks have a base runner on. That'll bring up the third baseman, Evan Nelson.
Nelson flew out to center field in the first inning. Center fielder playing over to the right a little bit, shaded to the right.
That first pitch is in there for a strike. On 1, Hotard continuing to fill the strike zone up. And maybe Nelson will be able to get a good pitch to hit here. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off of himself. And it's quickly 0-2. If Nelson were to get on base, Zach Wilson on the on-deck circle will be batting next. Here's the pitch outside, 2-2, or excuse me, 1-2. Swung on, high chopper over to third baseman. Throw to second is in time, and that will end things here in the bottom of the third. Still no runs here for the UT Southern Firehawks. We head to the top of the 4th inning with Loyola up 6-0. You're watching the Exports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the Exports Network.
Welcome back to Exports Network. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Nate McDonald up at the plate for Loyola, who have a 6-0 lead including a 2-run home run. That pitch misses. Now I'll bring the count to 2-0.
That was John Lewis, the 8-hole hitter, hitting the home run in the previous inning. Incredible shot. Line drive, I was just expecting it to get down, but it kept carrying.
That wind definitely helping, coming out of the south today. Not too gusty, but definitely enough that it's helping that ball move towards that left field, and that is another one that's hammered, but that's going to be well foul.
A lot of guys are pulling the ball out that way for Loyola.
Misses, and as a leadoff walk, so McDonald will make his way down to first. McDonald, position listed as a utility player for Loyola. He's a redshirt junior, and he's one from quite a ways away. He's from Macomb, Michigan. Going all the way up there from the Great Lakes region down to the Gulf Coast.
Big cut.
Yeah, big cut. As that is Jordan McKenzie at the plate now. As he swung on and missed with that big cut.
McKenzie flew out to left field and was hit by pitch in his first 2 at-bats.
That one could be playable, and it is. Caught over there by the first baseman, Tomlin. And that is a quick out, so runner at first has to go back.
I don't even know if he ever left.
I don't think he
He's
had.
too nervous.
He just stood there. Yeah,
too nervous to leave.
I don't blame him at all. I'll bring up Reed Duthu. Etheridge still on the mound. Here's a pitch down in the dirt.
Duthu also flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Had a 2 RBI single and got thrown out as he was trying to advance to second, but not before 2 runs scored to end the inning in the second.
Runner goes. Pitches a ball. Throw down second. Not in time.
Catcher Zach Wilson trying to throw down. Doesn't get in time. Duthu had a good jump. Or excuse me, McDonald had a good jump. Duthu's at the plate.
McDonald's down there at second. He's got a decent lead over there. Good secondary lead. That pitch is missed for a ball. I'll bring the count to 3-0. So Mac Etheridge on the mound for the Firehawks, looking to get out of another jam. There's the 3-0, and that misses upstairs, ball 4. And just like that, there's 2 on with 1 out here, and out comes the head coach for the Firehawks, and he will be making a pitching change. We'll tell you who exactly is coming to take the mound here for the Firehawks as they are down 6-0, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. You're watching the Exports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull out different style options to choose from.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
We'll go back to the Exports Network. That pitch is in there for a strike. New pitcher on the mound is number 23, Braden Curcado, junior out of Columbia, Tennessee. That pitch misses for a ball, 1-1. I got Drew Lee, number 20, at the plate for Loyola. Runner goes down to third base. Throw down is going to be not in time. He gets under the tag. Both runners actually advanced, by the way, so a double steal. I believe that pitch missed, and I believe it is 2-1. So 2 runners now in scoring position with 1 out here for Loyola in the top of the 4th. That pitch is in there for a strike. I'll bring the count even to 2 apiece. Curcado with the stretch and the pitch. That's going to hit Lee, and he'll make his way down to first base, and just like that, bases are loaded. Dangerous situation here for the Firehawks in the top of the 4th. I'll bring up Jovan Swayze. Looks like he is 0 for 2 on the day. Is that right, Bryant?
Yep, grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice in the first, flew out center field. That
pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Bases loaded for Swayze here at the plate. Golden opportunity for him to extend that lead. That pitch hits him. I saw that too. Yep, that barely grazed his left shoulder or left arm. And a runner comes across to make things 7-0.
Be an RBI for Swayze.
I take that way to get an RBI. Didn't get hit hard, just grazed. Exactly. Easiest RBI in the game. Here's a strike from Curcado. Still 1 out. Ground ball double play is in play. Matter of fact, there's one right there. Throw back to the catcher for 1. Throw down to first. Down low, but caught over there by the first baseman, Tomlin. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered for UT
the
Southern.
Old 1-2-3 double play.
Exactly, the old 1-2-3 double play. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 7-0 Loyola. Right now, you're watching the Exports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Welcome back to the Sports Network. Zach Wilson up at the plate for the Firehawks as he takes a strike on one. That misses. That'll bring the count even to 1 apiece. Loyola only able to get 1 run in that top of the 4th. That pitch is swung on. Chopper over there to the shortstop. Throw over the first is in time for the first out here in the top of the 4th. Lewis over there at the short position, taking care of that.
John Lewis, from a historical perspective, I like that name.
I do too. I'll bring up Anthony Pastrana. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Otard still on the mound for Loyola. He's having a great day on the mound. That pitch is in there for a strike. 3 hits only allowed so far by him. He's got 2 strikeouts. Pitch misses inside.
This is only his second time through the lineup. He's been efficient, only having a couple of base runners throughout the game so far. Went 1, 2, 3 in the first, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the second, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the third.
I definitely say that's very efficient. Good day on the mound. He's looking to continue that. He's ahead of Pastrana here. That just misses on the outside corner. You probably hear that wind on our microphones. It is starting to pick up a little bit. Pitch is flared over there towards the right field fence. And it is over there for a foul ball. That pitch got away from Hotard, and that's going to be a full count to Pastrana. Full count pitch, swung on and fouled just right at the plate. After Pastrana, we've got Cooper Phillips. As we are in the middle of the lineup here for the Firehawks. Full count pitch. Just misses, ball 4. And Anthony Pastrana makes his way down to first base. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Cooper Phillips.
Yep. Should be Phillips, grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in the second.
Pitch is swung on and fouled back to the on-deck circle. UT Southern really needing to get some runs on the board here, and hopefully they can get Pastrana into scoring position. Swung on, that's going to get down. That will do the trick as Pastrana rounds second, but he will stop there, throw in And Phillips does what he needs to do when Firehawks have 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Getting a little momentum. Haven't had this the whole game. Haven't had a couple of base runners with 1 out. So big opportunity here for the Firehawks. They're wanting to stay alive and keep pace.
Exactly, and Reagan Tomlin's going to try to do that. We got time call. Looks like we've got the pitching coach coming out for Loyola of New Orleans.
Old Zach sitting here telling us next to us the first 3 innings of his pitching, of this pitching, has been boring, and that's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
He's been efficient. That's the official score telling us that it's been boring. He's thrown 60 pitches, and we are 3 1/3 through this game. So he's thrown quite a few pitches, but he's gotten the outs that he's needed to. So
yeah, he's definitely just been pounding the zone. Only 1 walk, and that walk just came in this inning.
That is right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not a big strikeout guy. Only has 2 from my count.
Don't have to have a lot of strikeouts to be efficient, and that's definitely what he's been showing. But he's in a little bit of some trouble right here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Throw back to second just to keep the runner over there honest. That's Pastrana over there at second base.
That's a good name, too, Pastrana. Maybe one of my favorite athletes is Travis Pastrana. That guy was just insane. He is just insane.
That pitch just misses on the outside corner, 2-0. Tomlin ahead in the count here. If he gets on deck, we've got Gage Beckner, Firehawks probably in the best position to score some runs so far in this game. That's going to be swung on, double play ball possible, flip over second for 1, throw to first is in time, and just like that, the potential rally for the Firehawks is squashed with that double play. We head to the top of the 5th, still 7-0 in favor of Loyola. You're watching UT Southern Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network here in beautiful Pulaski, Tennessee. UT Southern Firehawks down big here against Loyola of New Orleans, 7-0 as we enter the top of the 5th. Beautiful day out here for some baseball. A little bit of a breeze that has helped the cause for Loyola because they crushed a 2-run homer out there towards left field that initially looked like it wasn't going to go, but the wind helped it. And that 2-run homer added to the lead, and they added 1 more after that.
Efficient defense as well. They had a double play right there to get out of the inning and a double play in the previous inning. I believe that was the Now, it was the second inning that they also had a double play. So if they get runners on base, if Firehawks have gotten runners on base, Loyola's defense has them covered. And we have the first batter here hit by pitch. That was Harris, I believe.
Yes, it was. Ben Harris up the plate to start things off. First pitch hits him, so he makes his way down to first base. That'll bring up Jake Cambry, who is 3 for 2 on the day.
Say that again.
I believe he was 3 for 2 on. What did I say? 3 for 2. 2 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be overachiever. I don't know. If you can make it 3 for 2 on the day, you're doing something right.
Had an incredible triple first at bat. Had a single. Both of those going in opposite direction. The triple went to right center field. This single squirting through the left side. And he flew out in the second at bat. So 2 base hits sandwiched on the other side of a fly out for Cambry.
That pitch is in there for a strike. Curcado still on the mound here. He came in relief of Etheridge last inning. Short lead over there at first base by Harris. Throw back over there, though, in time. Or not in time, I should say. The runner was back in time.
He was. Yeah, in time is based on what team you're on. The runner was on time. The pitch was not.
Runner goes. Curcado pitches. Throw is down to second base, not in time. That pitch misses for a ball. They'll bring the count to 2-0. So stolen base there by
Harris.
Catcher Wilson unable to get the speedy base runner down there. That pitch is outside. They'll run the count to 3-1. Good lead over there at second. That pitch is high and back to the backstop, and that will be just a walk and easy jog over there to third base. So first and third with no outs here in the top of the fifth. And once again, the Firehawks are in danger. The run rule is 10 after 7. So even though Loyola might be able to reach 10 runs in this top of the fifth, the Firehawks will have some time to try to make up some ground and prevent that run rule, if that's to be the case. But here we go, first and third, nobody out. Curcado to the plate. That pitch is inside. The catcher had to reach back. Looked like that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part, and it was definitely on the inside part, and we'll have a time. And pitching coach for the Firehawks makes his way to the mound. He'll have a word with Braden Curcado.
He takes the ball. No, he doesn't take the ball. I thought it. Curcado extended his hand out. Might have just been a slap hands. Be like, all right, lock in. I thought he was extending the ball out, but it looks like he's going to stay.
Looks like we do have some warm-up action down there in the bullpen, down the left field line. Got a lefty out there. And it looks like, is that Danton Reinhardt that's out there?
Number 8.
Looks like it's number 8, possibly number 6.
I think it's number 8.
Number 8. I'm going to go with you. Oh, he's in short. So that should be number 8 down there that's warming up, Danton Reinhardt. That's in case Curcado cannot fix the issue here in the top half of the fifth. 7-0 in favor of Loyola, and they're threatening with more here. Brad at the plate. First pitch swung on. That's going to get into left field. That will score a run, 1 run, and that will keep the runner over there at second base. So first and second here with nobody out, and that will bring up Nathan McDonald.
McDonald with reached on an error, has a strikeout, and has a walk in his at-bats.
That is way inside and would have hit McDonald. That curveball got away from Curcado. I think that was just a little too backdoor. And slow throwback to second. Just trying to keep him honest over there. Brandon Curcado trying to get out of this jam. Runner goes, throw down to third, is in the dirt, and that's not in time. Double steal was on. And just like that, once again, Loyola has 2 runners in scoring position with no outs. Loyola, the 9th ranked team in the nation in NAIA. And you're definitely showing why they are that highly ranked and thought of. That pitch is in there for a strike from Curcado. That will bring the count to 2-1.
That's a good pitch from Curcado. I'd like to see him just continue to go at the batters. And, if they hit it, they hit it. Maybe they'll hit it to your defense and let your defense make a play. There's another one.
Good pitch. Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Yeah. More of a Pepsi guy myself.
I'm more of a Pepsi. I like Pepsi.
That's probably controversial, but
I wouldn't think it's too controversial. My stepmom was the one that really kind of got me into Pepsi. She liked the cherry Pepsis a lot. That pitch is popped up high out there towards left field.
Fighting the sun.
Fighting the sun and the wind. Runner Stu tag, or at least the runner from third tags, and he will score. So sac fly for McDonald. That will bring the score to 9-0. So the left fielder, Pastrana, fought the wind, fought the sun. Was able to grab that for the out. That'll bring up Jordan McKenzie.
That was a veteran move out there by Pastrana, using his glove to shield himself from the sun. Keep his eye on the ball. That sun is right on him out there in left field. Those, if you can see the shadows on the field, they're all pointing out there towards the left, so that's exactly where the sun's pointed.
Exactly where the sun's pointed, exactly where the wind's going to.
Yeah.
Had a lot to deal with. Good play over there by left field to get that first out. First pitch to McKenzie is in there for a strike, 0-1. So Curcado gets that first out of the inning. He's looking for the second out here, trying to limit the damage. 2 runs already in for Loyola here in the top of the 5th.
McKenzie has flew out twice, one in foul territory, one to left field, and was hit by a pitch in the second inning.
So he's up at the plate trying to get something good for him today. Try to prevent himself from going over.
Try not to get introduced to Owen. 0-4.
That pitch misses way outside for a ball. That run the count to 3-1, but while that happened, the runner took off from second and is 90 feet away from the 10th run.
It'd be 0-3, I think, because hit by pitch doesn't count for his at-bat. Right now, 0-2.
3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4, and that will add another walk. So he will remain 0-2 for the day. And once again, first and third here with 1 out. And here comes the head coach for the
That'll do it.
Firehawks, and that will do it for Kirkcaldo. And we will have a pitching change, and it will be Danton Reinhardt coming from the left field bullpen. He will try to fix the issues that are going on here for UT Southern here in the top of the fifth. We'll be right back with the pitching change and more action on the Exports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Pitching change here for UT Southern. Danton Reinhardt comes in relief, tried to get out of this jam with 1 out, runners at first and third. That pitch misses for a ball, 1-0 to Reed Duthu, who's had a good day so far. He's got 2 RBIs. Reinhardt, the lefty, delivers upstairs, 2-0. The southpaw actually facing south. 2-0 almost hit Duthu. He had to spin out of the way. Short lead over there at first base. Here's a 3-0. That misses up and away. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. With Drew Lee coming up to the plate. So now Reinhardt has to work with the bases loaded with 1 out. The 10th run of the game for Loyola's over there at third base, just 90 feet away. That would bring the run rule in play once we get to the 7th inning. And look like, did that hit him? Or is he saying, umpire is saying something? And yeah, he's saying that hit his foot apparently, and that will bring in a run. And that is the 10th run of the game. So Lee makes his way to first base. And now Jovan Swayze, the left fielder, he's 0 for 2 today. He comes to the plate looking to help out his cause.
That's the third hit by pitch in the previous 2 innings. I believe that is the 10th free base between walks and hit by pitches. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4th hit by pitch for UT Southern. And I believe they've had 5, maybe 6 walks, trying to do correct counting here.
That pitch is inside 2-0. I don't think Reinhardt has thrown a strike yet. We do have more action down there in the left field foul line, bullpen area.
Excuse me, 8 walks by my count.
And if we're not careful, there's about to be 9. Reinhardt cannot find the strike zone. As he will step out into the grass behind the mound. We'll have time called.
8 walks, 5 hit by pitches through 5 1/3 for the Firehawks. Not the greatest day for the pitchers.
Not the greatest day. And Zach Wilson, the catcher for the Firehawks, makes his way to the mound. He's going to have a conversation with Reinhardt. Trying to calm him down a little bit. He has not been close to the strike zone. And Wilson taps his back. And we'll walk back to the plate. And we're about to have a 3-0 pitch. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this one might be pretty much right down the middle. Or close to it.
You got to imagine you might be able to swing away here if it's the right pitch. Yep, he did.
And that was pretty much right down the middle for a foul strike.
If you're up this much, you got a little extra leeway to swing at a 3-0 pitch than you would if it was a closer game.
I completely agree with that. 3-1. Misses up and away for a ball, and that will bring in another run.
9th walk of the game for UT Southern.
And another pitching change. Yep. We got the head coach, Braxton Morris, coming out to the mound, and he will make another pitching change. We'll tell you who exactly it is coming up next on the Exports Network.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
You deserve a mortgage experience that doesn't leave you in the dark. One that puts progress at your fingertips. With the Bank Independent Mortgage app, you can upload documents in seconds, track your loan status from application to approval. Even your realtor can check in, so everyone stays informed. No more waiting, no more wondering, just a clear path home. Bank Independent. Invested in you.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks.
Welcome back to Exports Network. We are still in the top of the 5th. New pitcher, Jace Brandon on the mound for the Firehawks.
Be the 5th pitcher of the day for the Firehawks. They've been running through some guys, trying to find something that will stick. They've given up a run in every inning, multiple runs in the 2nd, 3rd, and now 5th inning.
That pitch is in there for a strike. I believe the count, is 1 apiece now. The plate is number 21, John Lewis. He's got 2 RBIs. That misses for a ball. 2-1. Ooh, that's just upstairs. 3-1. Jace Brandon with a little bit of submarine-style pitching.
A little sidewinder.
He's a freshman out of Florence.
I hear that's a good place.
You're just biased because you live over there. No, it is a good place. Florence is a great place to live. That pitch is in there for a strike. I'll bring the count to 3-2.
He's got some movement, I believe, on his fastball. It's not just straight in there. It's got a little motion to it.
Definitely has a little bit of some cutting action there for the right-hander. Moving back. I say two-seam action, not cutting action. That pitch is popped up way up there. Out into no man's land, but out there in right field it is caught. No runners will advance, so good play out there by Carson Foote. And that is a crucial second out of the inning. And Ben Harris coming up to the plate now for Loyola.
This will be Harris's second bat of the inning as they have batted around.
So he'll have the grand opportunity of trying to help out himself. And he does, as that one squirts through between third base and short. 1 run scores around third is the other one. And just like that, 2-runner score, Garcia and Duthu.
Two-run score right there. 2 RBI single.
That brings it to 13-0 here in the top of the 5th. Firehawks have 2 outs. They just need 1 more to stop the damage. A bunch of crooked numbers up there on the scoreboard. Loyola got 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. That was off of a 2-run homer. 1 in the fourth, and now 6 here in the 5th. Miles Liggins is now up to the plate. He is a senior from Laurierville, Louisiana, out of St. John's River State College. A pitch in there for a strike. He's batting .161 on the season so far with 3 RBIs.
I mean, I think that's just a, I don't know what seam, but I think that's just a fastball that has some ride on it, man.
It is. It's like a, just with his arm motion.
Yeah.
He's got that 2-seam action.
Yeah, it's got that spin that makes it cut back inside. That was an off-speed.
That misses. Had a different arm angle on that one. Looked like a curveball.
Yeah, dropped in the zone, but Liggins is disciplined and doesn't swing at that one. Two-one.
Outside. 3-1. Runner at second is Swayze. Runner at first is Harris, who was just responsible for that 2 RBI single.
A lot of RBIs to go around today for Loyola. RBI walks in, hit by pitches, and base hits.
That is in there for a strike, and I'll bring the count full. So UT Southern Firehawks 1 strike away from getting out of this disastrous top of the 5th, allowing 6 runs.
If you haven't came across the plate for Loyola, you either have an RBI or a base hit or something. Everybody has contributed in this inning.
That pitch is down the dirt as the runners went on the full count pitch, and the bases are loaded once again here with 2 outs. As we will have Jackson Burrett back up to the plate. He's had a good day at the plate as well. 2 hits with the RBI.
Had a single to left field at the start of the inning.
And I'll say for once, there is no activity down that left field line for UT Southern. So this is Jace Brandon's game, I do believe, at least for now.
Yeah, as it should be at this point with the game seemingly out of hand. You need to let him pitch to contact like that.
Exactly, and that one floats out into right field. 2 runners will score once again, and another 2 RBI single for Loyola extends the lead to 15-0. And now batting for Loyola. Looks like it will be Hunter Ponson, 6'3" senior out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That is in there for a strike, 0-1. Hunter Ponson is listed as a pitcher on the Loyola roster, but he has hit. He is batting .200 with a run scored. That pitch is chopped over to first base. That is just foul. Flip over to the pitcher is in time, and Brandon helps his own cause by getting the 3rd out of the inning there on a 3-1 ground out over there on the right side of the field. But a lot of damage done here in the top of the 5th inning. 15-0 is your score as we head to the bottom of the 5th. My partner, Bryant Gobble, will be taking you for the rest of the game here with the play-by-play as we come up next here in the bottom of the 5th inning on the X-Sports Network.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks you can trust. We specialize in premier sales and service. A proud dealer of top brands like Mercury, Bullet, Phoenix, and more. And no need to go anywhere else for ATVs. We have what you want. And you can trade in what you don't. Financing is available. Our full line of boating accessories will get you on the water fast. Lawrenceburg Marine, located at 208 4th Street.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale.
Firehawks let 8 score in the top of the 5th, and they're going to try to dig themselves out of a 15-0 hole as Beckner steps to the plate to face Hotar for strike number 1. This is only his second at-bat. Hotar has been efficient with his at-bats. His defense has helped him out quite a bit, only facing no more than 4 batters in an inning for the previous 3. In the first, he went 1, 2, 3, and ever since then it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. He looks to keep this going as a count now at 2-1. 2-2.
Jeez. He's been consistent, at least calling that a ball, but that is very, very close.
It is close. Count will be full. Popped up. Looks like it'll be out of play. Wind blowing hard, this time more blowing right to left, straight across the infield. Almost blowing against the batter now, more so than it has been the entire game. The pitch is fouled up, playable. Underneath it is the first baseman. That's McKenzie making the first out in the bottom part of the 5th.
We mentioned earlier Loyola ranked, I believe we were talking about number 9th in NAIA, and they're definitely showing it. 18-9 record on the year, and they're just a handful of outs away from getting to 19 wins on the season. Firehawks would fall to 13-12 if they're unable to come back from this 15-run deficit.
Counts even at 1-1. This is number 20. New batter. Hudson Schmitz from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Thank you, Taylor, for the roster.
You're welcome.
So Schmitz up in the count, 3-1. We'll see if he gets something to look at here. And that tries to break in, but does not.
Looks like it is now 3-2.
Maybe it was a called strike. Maybe the count was wrong on my sheet.
Now it's a walk.
Now that'll be the 4th ball of the at-bat. We'll get back on track here, as Firehawks will have a 1-out walk as Schmitz reaches on, I believe that was a full count. Mizumori, the second baseman, will step up. He struck out in his only appearance. Previously, whenever Firehawks get a runner on base, Loyola has done a good job getting a ground ball and rolling it up in the middle. Let's see if they do the same here.
Mr. Mori, one of the international players for UT Southern, coming all the way from Osaka, Japan. Jackson Moon, the other one, he's from Ontario, Canada.
Japan always good at baseball. Obviously, with the World Baseball Classic going on, they have some great players. I remember I had a family member playing in the Tennessee State Championship. This was about 10 years ago, maybe more than that. And they got beat by a team from Goodlettsville. And Goodlettsville made a run in the Little League World Series. That was a pretty proud moment for Middle Tennessee to have a team from Goodlettsville around Nashville to make it all the way to the finals in the Little League World Series. And I think they got put out by a team from Japan. So Japan always putting out great baseball players. And Ms. Moore looks at that one for a strike. Count will be even at 2-2.
Obviously, there's a big one out there, Shohei Ohtani.
I love him, but I also just, man, I find it hard to root for him just because what he wears across his chest during the regular season. You're not going to get me to root for the Dodgers.
You're not going to get me to root for them either.
You're not going to get me to. Shohei's great. Might have been a cheating gambling scandal that he worked his way out of.
That was just a bizarre story
he worked
altogether.
He worked his way out of that one somehow. But other than that, he seems to be a respectable guy and player and just a generational talent. That term gets thrown around a lot, but really it's incredible watching what Shohei does. So Mizumori gets walked there, so UT Southern is in business with runners on first and second. This is as good of a chance as they've had the whole game. That is a great pitch.
That is going to be gone.
See ya. Carson Foote takes the first pitch he sees out to left center field and over the wall. That is a 3-run shot. UT Southern needed that to bring some life into them. 3 runs across the plate. Carson Foote launched that one.
Yeah, that was another no-doubter. Left fielder trotted to just a handful of steps and then stopped and looked up. And that one is gone. Crucial home run for the Firehawks. They at least need it to try to get out of this run roll situation. Again, it's 10 after 7, so they still got some chances. And that 3-run home run definitely helps the cause.
Foote in his third at-bat takes that one a long way. Gives it a ride over the left field wall. As we'll have Nelson, the third baseman, step up to the plate. And he looks at a 1-1 count to get things started.
Hotard has had a fantastic game on the mound so far today. He's got into trouble a couple times, and then he started to get into trouble this half inning. And finally, the Firehawks were able to fight back and actually get him. And with that, we do now have action down in the Loyola bullpen down the right field line. So Hotard's day might be coming to an end here shortly if he's unable to get out of this inning.
Yeah, he has thrown 85-plus pitches so far. Getting up there in the pitch count through 5 innings. That one's hit to second baseman. Smothered, covered, and out for the second out of the inning. That's the second baseman, Duthu, I believe.
That's exactly how I like my hash browns over at Waffle House, smothered and covered.
So the 4-3 ground out will put the second out on the board for Loyola. At the plate, Zach Cheney.
Yeah, Michael Hotard finding his rhythm.
Swing and a miss. Big cut. That is dropped. Fielded by the catcher. And throw down to first base for the third out of the inning. That'll do it for UT Southern. In the bottom of the fifth, Foote launches one over the left field wall to put a dent into this run. UT Southern still got a ways to go. They'll be back out on defense in the field when we come back on the Exports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Tavian Tigg will be on the mound. He'll come in and relieve Brandon for the Firehawks. Be the sixth pitcher for UT Southern in this game. At the plate, number 5. Threw me for a loop there. This is Mike Latulis, and he looks at strike 1. Latula's batting for McKenzie. This is his first at-bat of the game. A lot of substitutions and at-bats for players that might not usually get an at-bat due to the game going the way it has. That one's inside. It'll be 2-1.
Latulis out of New Iberia, Louisiana.
As a big swing and a miss to even the count at 2-2. Oh, breaking ball coming right at Latula's head. Breaks just in. That is a ball, though. Count will be full.
Had a heck of a break on it.
Yeah. Tigg, full count, pitches inside, and Loyola has a leadoff walk. That is the 10th walk of the game for UT Southern.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That has been the problem for UT Southern against Loyola today. Loyola has had multiple, and I can't stress enough, multiple base runners.
Duthu steps in. He's reached the previous 2 innings on a walk. Reached on a single RBI, 2 RBI single in the second inning. Yeah, UT Southern's allowed early base runners, early out base runners, either with 0 outs or 1 out on the board. And you know, if you look at statistics and analytics, if that first batter gets on base, the odds of you scoring runs are greatly increased.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again, Zach.
68%.
68%. So.
Well, that's the old saying, you know, lead off walks. They always come back to bite you, most likely.
Yeah.
Lead off base runners in general.
Big cut right there from Duthu. That'll even the count at 2-2. As Tiggs looking to get the first out. Ground ball right here to the right person could do a wonder right here. We'll see what happens.
Trying to speak into existence the double
play.
play.
Speaking into existence. There's a foul ball Looks like it bounced off of Duthu's foot. There's a hit. Right field. Foot tries to get it, but it bounces off the grounds and lands foul.
Good attempt over there. That's a hard one to try to play.
Excuse me, player correction. That is Devin Thrain over there in right field, substituting for Foot. Foot has moved over to left field. There's a ground ball, and can't be handy because that was misfielded. That was Mizumori thinking about two, but couldn't field the ball cleanly. That'll go down as an error.
He almost spoke into existence.
Almost. Got the ground ball you wanted, but not the defensive play you wanted. So Loyola will have runners on first and second with Lee stepping in. First pitch is a ball. Tiggs comes down. Throw is low. Pitch is dropped. Runners will stay. That ball's outside. 3-0 count. Lee looks back at the third base coach, steps in. If the pitch is right, he might get the okay to swing away. And that's upstairs. So a 4-pitch walk will load the bases as Tiggs is in trouble here with no outs in the top of the 6th inning.
No action down in the Firehawk bullpen. As I say that, now there is action.
Yeah.
It's number 15, Will Vines, that's making his way down, and he will be warming up.
Gotta have somebody to get you out of here. There's a difference between throwing strikes and walking batters, as 2 batters have reached due to a walk so far with no outs.
And Tig just having a hard time finding the strike zone.
Yeah. He's not the only one. I mean,
no, he's not.
This is the 6th pitcher of the day, and Loyola has been patient when they need to be patient. They've been aggressive when they needed to be aggressive. They have 9 hits, 15 runs. It's a pretty good clip. Chop foul. Count to be 1-2.
And there's a big difference when you see those 9 hits. Obviously, that is a lot of hits, and you would think that you would get some runs off it, and they have. But the Firehawks have 5 hits, but they've only had 3 runs to show for it. Now, one of them was a 3-run homer that got those runs on the board, but a lot of the stuff that Loyola has had come across the plate has been in the forms of walks.
There's another base hit that gets into left field. Runner will round third. He will be out at home plate. That's a great throw out there by the left fielder, Foot, getting it in to the catcher, number 10. I believe that's Cheney.
And good tag by Cheney there at the plate to get that out.
So excuse me here while I do a little scoring. That'll be a 7. I don't believe it hit a cutoff. That'll be a 7-2 out at home plate. Number 21, John Lewis, had a home run earlier in the 3rd inning. Comes to the plate. He has a 2-0 count. Runners on 1st and 2nd. There's a hit to the third baseman. Could be 2. There's 1. Good stretch right there by the first baseman right there. That was Tomlin reaching to help out his teammates for the double play. UT Southern gets out of the inning, not before. No, they don't allow a run, do they?
They've got one.
They got one, that's right. They do allow 1 run to get in. So UT Southern still trailing by 13. They'll try to put a dent into that as we head to the bottom of the 6th on the Exports Network.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits. From wedding day magic to school memories. From musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant. Our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
Are you looking for quality meat and local goods you can trust? Visit Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile at 100 J.R. Story Way in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We offer homegrown, local beef, pork, and eggs, along with a full mercantile stocked with Tennessee-made products. Whether you're planning a cookout or filling the freezer, you'll find honest quality and friendly service at Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you...
Anthony Pastrana will take his place in the right-handed batter's box. Looking to put a dent in this. UT Southern only has 2 at-bats left, barring a few runs. Run roll is 10 after 7.
New pitcher on the mound for Loyola is Grant Goodby. So Hotard's day is done.
Hotard threw a lot of pitches, only allowed 3 runs, 2 of those off of a 2-run blast. There's a big fly ball tracking back.
That might go.
Gone. It did. Off the bat, I knew it was a long fly ball. I didn't think it would get out, but that thing kept carrying and carrying. Definitely helped by the wind that's blowing out. Pastrana takes one out to left field for the solo shot.
The ball is flying out towards left center and just left field in general today. Unfortunately for the Firehawks, that home run was a solo shot. So only just inches you closer to getting within that run roll territory.
Phillips, the designated hitter, will take his spot. He singled in the 4th inning. That ball is in the dirt. Check swing from Phillips. 1-1. Goodby delivers. That drops in. 1-2. That's a good breaking ball.
Yeah, it was a good pitch. Good late movement on that curveball.
Phillips fouls it off, fight to stay alive. Goodby comes set, delivers. It's fouled off. Goodby a little unconventional with his set. Pay a little closer attention here, but it definitely favors one side of the rubber, towing the right side of the mound if you're the batter. Doesn't have a windup. But it doesn't matter because he strikes out Phillips for the first out of the inning. Tomlin will step in, trying to get something going. Swing and a miss there from the first pitch, 0-1. Tomlin with the single to center field and grounded to second base for the 4-6-3 double play in the 4th. This his 3rd at bat. Ooh, that one inside. Ball 2.
Umpire's been pretty strict on the corners, especially that kind of what this would be an inside pitch for the left-handed batter.
That one's inside as well, but also in the dirt. Hitters count. Yeah, that one's in there. 3-2. Fastball down. Sits inside the zone. Goodby comes set. Pops up. Catcher doesn't see it. A little too late right there. Was playable, just didn't see it off the bat. It's hard to. He's looking straight up into the sun. The sun about at its highest point is just going to be today. Wind also blowing it around, blowing the ball away from him. That was pretty high up there in the upper jet stream.
That was a big pop-up.
Yeah. There's another foul. Tomlin's fighting here against Goodby. Once again, Goodby a little off, a little unconventional with his set. He kind of staggers his stance, only takes a half a step to come in. The right-hander just slings it down towards the plate. We don't have a velocity gun, but I imagine he's throwing some hot stuff right here.
I would definitely think so.
There's a poke out to left field underneath it. Making the out is Swayze. That'll be the second out of the inning. Number 28, Beckner will step in. Beckner with a ground out and a fly out. I believe he flew out to foul territory in the previous inning. Looks right here at ball one. UT Southern looking for some base runners. Solo shot by Pastrana gets him on the board, but they would like a little more than that as they are down. That one's a long fly ball carrying out towards center field. Good catch out there by the center fielder, Garcia.
He had to keep going back and back and back.
He kept going back, didn't turn towards the wall once. Makes the grab for the third out of the inning. UT Southern, one run off of one hit. But they go 1, 2, 3 after that. We'll head to the top of the seventh inning when we come back on the Exports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Hi, welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. We're off to a great start in a brand new year. Don't you love it when something new takes place? We're excited about the building taking place behind us, that this year we'll be in our brand new education building. The Bible tells us, God says he's making all things new. And I get excited when I see new stuff take place, whether it be new babies, new buildings, or new creations. You see, when we give our life to Jesus Christ, we're told we become a new creation. The old things pass away and all things become new. How about making this the year where everything's new in your life? Look to Jesus Christ. Surrender to him. Repent of your sin. Ask him to be Lord and Savior of your life. And you can be a new creation in a brand new year. God bless you. Hope you can join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans, so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store. Local and lasting.
This is the X Sports Network.
Will Vines will come in. Number 15 will be on the bump in relief of Tig. UT Southern looking to prevent Loyola from getting any more runs on the board. There is a run roll limit of 10 after 7, so this potentially the final 3 outs for Loyola, depending on what Firehawks do in the bottom of this one. We'll get to that after this half inning.
As I already mentioned it, Will Vines out there on the mound now, the junior out of Hayden, Alabama, down there in the Birmingham metro area.
Number 1, batting in the 9 hole. Designated hitter Ben Harris will step in. He has a walk, a strikeout, hit by pitch, and a single in his most previous at bat. That's up and in for ball 1. Loyola, 10 hits on the day. They've been efficient at the plate, batting a lot of runners around, many RBIs. I don't have that exact number in front of me, but I know it's a lot.
It's a lot to a little.
Yeah. Even then, they've left 10 on base.
14 RBIs.
14 RBIs. There's a hit down the left field line. That will be foul. UT Southern's left 6 on base. That one drops in
Good
for
pitch.
a strike. That's a good breaking ball. That evens the count at 2-2. Vines comes set, delivers. That falls in the top of the strike zone for a punch out. And Harris will go take a seat on the bench as Vines strikes out his first batter for the first out of the inning.
Good curveball there, caught the top side of the zone. Good way to start the inning. It's better than having a leadoff walk, better than having just a leadoff base runner. That has unfortunately been the case so far for UT Southern today. So good job by Will Vines out there on the mound to get a punch out to start things out.
That one off speed. Drops in the zone. As Liggins, who came in the 5th inning.
Loyola coach over there not happy, wanting their players to lock in and finish this game to kind of, I guess in his mind, lollygagging right now.
Yeah, they've watched a few strikes drop in the zone. Liggins takes that instruction, though, and swings at that pitch and fouls it back. That was another off-speed pitch that was dropping from the top to the middle of the zone. Liggins reached on a walk in his previous at-bat. Pops this one straight back, heads up to the man talking on the phone back there, paying no attention to the world around him.
He's in his own little world back there.
Good for him, just enjoying the day. Good for him. He keeps relying on that breaking ball that keeps dropping in. That one doesn't find the zone.
Vines is one right now that has been pounding the strike zone, something that the previous couple pitchers for the Firehawks haven't done.
That one popped up, could be playable. Underneath it, Cheney can't make the play. Sun is pretty at a high angle, pretty far up in the sky. The wind blowing kind of in from right field now. So that definitely affecting that high fly foul ball. Will be a 1-2 count to Liggins. There's a pop-up. Underneath it's the second baseman. Make the second out of the inning is Pastrana.
Well, Firehawks doing what they need to do so far. 2 quick outs in this top of the 7th. Going to keep, or try to keep, Loyola of New Orleans right there at 16 runs. So that means Firehawks will need to get at least 3 to keep this game going here in the bottom of the 7th.
Burrett will step up to the plate as a high fly foul ball goes out of play.
Burrett's had a great day at the plate so far. 3 hits with 3 RBIs.
Yeah. There's a big cut right there. Swing to miss. Breaking ball. Vines has got that working for him right now.
He definitely does. He's 1 pitch away from getting us towards the bottom of the 7th. He's been one of the bright spots on the mound so far today for the Firehawks.
Ooh.
That looked like a changeup. Looked like a changeup that just missed.
Little change up. Get the count at 1-2. Vines looking to be the first UT Southern pitcher to go 1-2-3 this game. That one's upstairs. Even the count at 2-2. As my friend AJ Good likes to say, deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vines comes set, comes home, bounces off the plate. Count will be full. If they were base runners, they would be going, but they're not. And that ball misses. Burrett takes the full count and reaches via a walk. Number 24, Garcia, will be at the plate and plays for McDonald. Making the tremendous catch out in center field earlier on defense. He hits this one. Playable? Not. Playable? It is not. I feel like Yoda there.
Playable? It is not.
Yeah. Structuring my sentences oddly. I apologize for the people at home having to listen to me today. Thank you for putting up with me. That ball drops in. Vines ahead in the count, 0-2. Looking to get a punch out here. See what his offense can do. Oh. Check swing, doesn't go around.
I don't think he did. That was close.
Ball is on the outside. Count will be 1-2.
He wanted to offer that one. That was a good pitch. I wouldn't mind going back out there again.
There's a poke, center field, and that was misplayed. Center fielder came in, and it burnt him over his head. Rounding the base is Burrett, and he slides in safely. Beckner misplays that line drive. It gets by him. And that'll be a RBI double for Beckner.
Now, like you mentioned out there in center field, that was just misplayed out there by Beckner. He took a step in and then immediately had to start sprinting back, and that ball was also tailing off to his left, or his right, excuse me. And just a tough play out there. Another run on the board for Loyola.
It's another ball the wind could have been affecting a little bit, but baseball is not played in a vacuum. There are elemental effects on it, so that's one I'm sure Beckner would admit, hand up, he's got to have it. That one rides up and away for a 2-0 count. This is number 5, Latulas, who reached on a walk in his only at-bat of the game. Whew. Turned on that one.
Heads up onto the parking lot.
That could be a cracked windshield out there. Good night. Not too many balls out there we have to worry about reaching the parking lot, but that one, Latulas came around on it.
That was just absolutely yacked, but it was just pulled well foul.
That might have went, 370 feet, but it was foul. That one stays upstairs. Hitters count 3-1. Swing and a miss. Big strike right there.
That's a good pitch by Vines.
Full count.
Once again, just a strike away from getting out of this inning. You already allowed one, so get this guy. Your number of runs to score is 4 for the bottom of the 7th.
That was outside. Not even close. That one gets away from Vines. He'll walk. Latulu. By my count, I believe that is the 12th batter walked. At least 12. I might have missed one. Duthu will step in. Allen's there. Fastball. 1-1. That one popped up. Going to be shallow. Shortstop. Gets underneath it. Mizumori gets the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Loyola plates another run. They've scored in every inning this game. UT Southern will have 3 outs to score. How many runs is that?
4 runs. They need 4 runs.
They're down 17-4. They need 4 runs to extend the game. We'll see if they get it when we come back.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Over a century ago, Henry Ford put America on wheels. And since 1930, Sharp Motor Company has carried that legacy forward right here in Pulaski, Tennessee. Family owned and family operated, Sharp believes the secret to longevity is simple. Treat every customer like their family. Sharp Motor Company, Ford and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Located at 1516 West College Street in Pulaski.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert.
Smits will step in for the Firehawks, looking to get things going. Thank you to Taylor helping me produce there.
I just happened to glance up. I was like, oh, there's no audio.
Computer glitched out right there. But we're back. Happy to bring you this Game 3 of Loyola versus UT Southern. Schmitz looks at ball 1. Count will be even. Breaking ball just misses 2-1.
I don't know if you already mentioned it or not. Danik Reed now on the mound for Loyola.
Thank you for that.
Redshirt junior out of Hammond, Louisiana.
Swing and miss right there. Pops out of the catcher's glove. No harm done. Count will be 2-2. Schmitz swings at that one to the shortstop, fielded, and thrown in time to first base for the first out of the bottom of the 7th inning.
It just makes any comeback attempt even harder now with 1 out.
Yeah, at this point, I think if you're UT Southern, you just got to not worry about the scoreboard. You're just worrying about one at bat at a time, just trying to take advantage of whatever opportunity you get from here on. First pitch to Mizumori is a ball that gets to the backstop. Ground ball foul towards the Loyola dugout. That one's inside. Almost hit him. Guess it didn't.
I was getting closer to his feet.
Yep. 2-1 to Mizumori. Third pitcher of the day for Loyola. Reed comes set, delivers, popped up, out of play. Heads up behind us. That one's down, out of the strike zone. Count will be full. Popped up to the first baseman. Underneath it is number 5, Latulis, for the second out of the inning. UT Southern down on their final out. Foote, who homered in the 5th inning, the long shot to left center field, will now step in. This will be his 4th at-bat. So we have rotated to the top of the lineup. He pops this one, first base. Latulas fields it, steps on the bag, and Loyola run rules UT Southern in the 3rd game of this series. They take the series 2-3. Excuse me, 2 games to 1.
Yep.
They take 2 out of 3 as they handle UT Southern in this one. Final score 17-4. Taylor, what you think?
I think that Loyola showed that they're the number 9 team in the nation in NAIA. They have scored in every single inning. Obviously, UT Southern took 1 game out of that 3-game series, but they really came out with their bats hot. 11 hits, 17 runs, couple of homers, right?
Yeah,
couple homers. But all in all, I mean, that was just UT Southern kept getting in their own way, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, Loyola had 11 hits, but there's a lot of just base runners in general off of walks, a couple errors on the board for the Firehawks as well. Now, obviously give UT Southern credit. They tried to fight back, at least avoid the 10-run rule with a 3-run homer in the 5th and a solo shot in the 6th. But that was all for none as they fall to 13-12 on the season. Loyola increases their win total to 19-9 on the season, so they'll continue on later on next week.
Yep.
I imagine maybe back down there in New Orleans. I hadn't looked at their schedule, but
they'll be back there.
They'll be back there at some point.
They'll be back there at some point, maybe warmer weather as a cold front tries to push in over here. Schedule for Tuesday. We'll see if that game works out. A little bit cooler weather as UT Southern is supposed to play here. But until then, we thank you for watching this version of UT Southern Baseball on the X-Sports Network. This is one UT Southern will like to just flush down the drain as they didn't really have anything going for them. They score 4 runs on 6 hits. They dropped this one and dropped the series to Loyola, New Orleans. Till next time, this is Bryant Gobble and Taylor Plott on the X-Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.